Hello Flosstube, and welcome to episode 2 of Floss and Coffee. My name's Shelby, and I'm so excited to talk all things stitching with you guys today. So those of you that are new to our channel, welcome. I just want to start off by saying a giant thank you to all of you guys. Last week when I was doing this, I never would have expected that we would have gotten anywhere near the number of subscribers and likes and comments and views and all of the above. So I just wanted to say a giant thank you to all of you guys first. And man, I am beyond thrilled that you guys liked the first video. You guys know already I was a little nervous about doing it, but I'm so glad that everyone enjoyed it, and I'm excited to keep going with this. So we're gonna go ahead on and move on, carry on, so on and so forth. So I'm really excited to get started. Today is actually Monday. What are we at? June 14th? Okay, so today's Monday, June 14th. I can't even remember the days anymore. Normally I'll have my videos up on Sundays, just so you guys know. I was actually coaching all weekend long. So for those of you that don't know, I do a couple of different things. So I'm actually a high school librarian, and I also coach club water polo as well. So before I became a high school librarian, I was actually a teacher and a swimming and water polo coach. But now that I've left the classroom and I'm in the library, I still coach club water polo on the side. So it was a very long weekend of coaching as well. So I'm actually coming to you guys on a Monday instead of a Sunday. But moving forward, what I'm hoping to do is actually film on Saturdays so that the videos can go up early on Sundays. Obviously with me coaching, summer is a huge time for us. So possible that I might have to film on some Fridays, so on and so forth, but I'll let you guys know as we continue on. But again, I just wanted to welcome everyone to our channel. I wanted to say thank you again to everybody. It was just so amazing, just blown away, completely blown away by all of it. But again, welcome, and I'm excited to get started. So I have some notes for today, obviously. But first, so I had initially planned on doing like a haul unboxing with you guys because I got something exciting in this week, but I knew what was in the box and I just couldn't wait. So when you see me pick up this cup, most of you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about, but I couldn't wait to open this box. So I don't know how many of you guys are part of the Star Spangled Stitching, but oh my gosh, I'm in love with this mug. I think since my box came in, I've used it every single day. So for those of you that don't know, Primrose Cottage Stitches does like a sip and stitch, and this was their sip and stitch kind of for the patriotic months, so and so forth, summer. And I've got the pattern as well. I'll show you guys that during haul, but oh my gosh, I absolutely love this mug. So just wanted to say I did have it as part of haul, but I'm going to be using it this morning. So here we go. So first and foremost, a couple of things that I wanted to go over. I have some shout outs to give. I just wanted to say thank you for a couple of people for just shouting me out in some of their YouTubes. First was Love and Stitchin'. Thank you so much. I adore you, and your husband's hilarious. I watched your guys' video this week. I'm so glad that you liked your board too. But thank you so much for mentioning our shop and our YouTube and all of those different things. So huge thank you. And that is Levin's Stitchin' on Flosstube, and I'll make sure that I link you guys below. And then also a thank you to Primrose Cottage Stitches for mentioning us in their Flosstube this week as well. And they also used one of our boards. So huge thank you to you guys. I cannot thank you enough. So this was a pretty busy week for me. I didn't get nearly as much stitching as I wanted to done, but I watched a lot of Flosstube, so that counts, right? Yeah, that totally counts. So let's see. What are some Flosstubes I watched this week? It was quite a few of them. Let's see. I don't know, what do I have down? Because it was a lot. I watched Helen D. I don't know how many of you guys watch Helen D. She does a lot of more of like primitive and stitching, like Stitching with the Housewives, Primrose Cottage Stitches, Twin Peaks Primitives. So she kind of stitches very similar to a lot of the items I do. So Helen D was one that I watched. I also watched Stitching with the Twins. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you're not watching Stitching with the Twins, the girls are precious. So for those of you that don't know, it is a mom and her 2 twin girls that do a floss tube together. And oh my gosh, the girls are so cute. So they are stitching with twins. You guys have to check them out. And then also this week, this kind of leads me to one of the things that I'm going to talk about. But I was watching Fat Quarter Shop Floss Tube as well this week. I think I had Kimberly like on repeat while I was painting this week. So that's kind of what we had going on. Just a heads up, Murphy Cat is also in the room with me right now, and he's being a little naughty. I'm sure he'll come over in a minute. So all of my Murphy Cat fans, don't worry. He's in here with me. I'm staring at him right now because I can only imagine what's going to happen. He's been really naughty this morning. But just a heads up, Murphy is in here with me. So if I suddenly have to stop and restart, that's why, because he's gotten into something. Okay, but just wanted to shout out a couple of people that I'd kind of watched this week, some different floss tubes that I'm enjoying. And then, so I told you guys about the ladies last week that I've been watching, and it's Linen and Scraps is actually the name of their floss tube. So I did add them below in my last video. I watched them again this week as well, and they actually made like this floss book thing. It's the cutest thing ever. So I actually went and bought some of the supplies this week to hopefully maybe be able to do a floss book this week. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try my best. So hopefully soon I'll get a floss book done as well. I'll show you guys. I know that the Sweetwater Stitcher, I believe she actually already made her floss book. So if you go to her floss tube from this past week, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but if you go on and watch her floss tube from this week, I think she actually made one. So you might be able to see the process that she went through on that one. So, and then the girls from Linens and Scraps, you can see his tail already. Hi, Murphy. Hi. Here we go. But the girls from Linen and Scraps, sorry about that. They actually, I think, did a tutorial completely on the floss book. I just happened to go through and see all the supplies needed. I haven't done the full tutorial yet, but I just want to let you guys know on that one. Okay, so I had some questions in the comments, and I just wanted to quickly answer some of those questions that you guys had. There was quite a few of them. I was shocked by the number of comments that we got, but thank you guys. Thank you so much. So I just want to quickly kind of go over some of those questions really fast. So the first was from Julie Kaufman. So Julie actually had a statement, not so much a question, but Julie is also a teacher, and Julie, I concur. This was a doozy of a school year. You are absolutely right. So just wanted to concur on that one, not necessarily answer a question on that one. I just wanted to concur that, yes, I also agree. It was a doozy of a school year. And then let's see. Oh, and I wanted to say a quick hello to my Stitchin' sisters, Pat and Judy. Hi, you guys. I saw your comment in there. I was so excited when I saw it. So Pat and Judy have been longtime followers of our shop. So those of you that are new, my husband and I are actually the owners of Scarlet Sky Designs, or as it's known on Etsy and Instagram, Scarlet Sky Designs TX. So Judy and Pat have been longtime followers and buyers of our shop, and customers. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you to you guys. So they're our Stitchin' sisters. That's what I call them. So they're two sisters that stitch, and they get together and stitch and create together. It's fantastic. I adore those two. But I just want to say a quick hi, because I saw you guys both commenting in there. Okay, let's see. Whitney asked, oh, where did I get my Hello Summer mug? So the Hello Summer mug that I had last week actually came from, was it TJ Maxx or Marshalls? I think that was from TJ Maxx, and I got it this year like 3 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure it was this year 3 weeks ago. So there he is. I told you guys he'd be here. Just that little tail. I might have to pause in a second if he starts knocking stuff over. So here we go. Hi, Murph. Hi, buddy. Come on. Come here. Get down, bud. Get down. Thank you, Murphy. Okay. Sorry about you guys. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see. Christine Barton. Christine Barton asked if I had taken a look at the Autumn Lane Stitchery box. I have not. But if it's anything to do with Halloween stitching and fall stitching, I will most certainly have to take a look. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Autumn Lane Stitchery box, but I'll go take a look as soon as this video ends, and I'll actually link them down below once I have a look and just see all their stuff. So I'm excited about that one. Let's see, we had Sandy asked if we ship to the UK. So Sandy, currently we don't ship anywhere but domestic US. And I will tell you that shipping just even domestically has been a mess lately. I don't know what's going on with the post office in the last about 6 weeks, but it's been out of control. And I feel for those postal workers because every time I walk in there, there's a line of about, I don't know, 30 or 40 people. And there's about 2 of them working behind the desk. And I can only imagine how stressed they are. So I am sure if it looks like that at the front, it also looks like that in the back and in the dock and all those things like that. So again, shipping's been a little bit of a mess. But to answer your question, Sandy, no, we don't currently ship to the UK. I've had a lot of people from Australia as well ask if we'll ship to Australia anytime soon, and we're looking into it. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is different countries have different laws in terms of the wood that they allow into their country. So that's one of the things we're looking at is to see which countries allow us to even ship there. So that's something we are looking into. And as soon as I know for sure, Sandy, I will let you know. So I just want to let you know on that. Let's see. We also had Cynthia Clark said, have I seen the pink sunflowers? And no, I didn't even know there was such a thing. But now that I do, I think it's time that I do some research into pink sunflowers. So for any of you guys that have seen pink sunflowers, let me know about it. I've never heard of a pink sunflower before, but now it's time for me to go look. Is that like an actual flower or is it a company? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go look and see. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh, okay, so Shingle Spring Stitcher asked me if I would do a review on the tulip needles once I've used them. I haven't used them yet. I already had most of my needles set for the projects that I worked on this week. So I'm gonna go ahead on and finish those out. Then in my next starts, I'm gonna try the tulip needles out, but I don't know if you guys did see the Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube for this week, but Kimberly mentioned that Pat Carson needles are coming back. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge Pat Carson needle fan. So she did say though that if you're interested in getting those Pat Carson needles, to make sure you go onto the shop's website and click on that notify me when in stock. So that's how she's gonna choose how many to order. So if you guys are a Pat Carson needle lover, as just like I am, you might wanna hop on to Fat Quarter Shop and just throw your email address in there. We had a couple more questions and then we'll get going here. All right. Let's see, Lynn Burkhalter said, oh, she wanted to remind you guys that you can also use acrylic paint when painting the wood in the DIY project. So that was a great reminder, Lynn. I do use acrylics a lot as well. So I kind of use a mixed bag. I use, let's see, acrylics, chalk paint, just like the Behr regular paint. I use that as well. I use spray paint. So you guys can use a pretty wide mix of different paints. Those are about the 4 areas that I really stick in to. So I just want to let you guys know that was a great reminder by Lynn that you can also use acrylics as well when painting our DIY projects. Let's see. Michelle Munger asked if I had watched Snug Harbor Craft Flosstube, and yes, I do. She wanted to mention because Deb, who is like the mom on the Flosstube, if you guys haven't seen it, she's also a librarian, and she is cute as a button. They both are, but she is absolutely just adorable. And then I know that they are doing a retreat coming up pretty soon. I, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of it. But I know they have a retreat coming up soon because she was talking about it just the other week. So I have actually never been on a retreat before. So that's kind of one of the things that I want to do in this fall or possibly winter, springtime, is I'd actually like to go on to a retreat, because I haven't been on one yet. So that's one of the things that I'm interested in. I don't know about you guys, but I've been stalking Instagram the last couple of days because of StitchCon. And all I have to say is next year, I think I'm gonna need to go to StitchCon because it looks absolutely amazing. I was absolutely just like flabbergasted just seeing everything that they were doing at StitchCon, you know, seeing all the projects that people had done, all the smalls exchanges. It was amazing. So I'm thinking StitchCon 2023, I'm thinking I'm gonna be there for that one. So just throwing that out there. If anyone wants to join me, StitchCon 2023, I'll see you there. So we'll see. That's what's rolling around in my brain right now, at least. I'm thinking that might be a fun one to attend. All right. Oh, and then I had a couple of people ask kind of the same questions over and over and over, and I wanted to quickly answer a couple of those. First one was, I had a lot of you guys ask when the sunflower boards are going to be available, and that will be this week in the shop. I am hoping for a Wednesday or Thursday drop on those. I'm still trying to figure out the final of the larger boards, just making sure all of my sizes are correct. So as soon as I get those fixed, I get those cut out so you guys can see the different sizes and so forth. I can get all my pictures up. And then I'll put those into Etsy. So I'll have the smaller size, which I showed the other day, and I actually painted, and I wanted to show you guys that one. So I'll show you guys that in just a little bit. I'll have that smaller size and the larger size up on Etsy this week. And again, probably Wednesday or Thursday is what I'm shooting for right now. I just want to make sure all of my sizing and my cuts are correct first before I put those up there. So I just want to answer that one. And then, oh, I had a couple people ask, if you guys remember the rag flag board back there. I had a couple of people ask if I would consider doing other shapes for that one, you know, like ghosts or bees or pumpkins and so on and so forth. And I was actually already starting to work on those. So you guys had the right idea there. I'm definitely starting to look into those already, getting those ready to go. So I wanted to just answer that and say, yes, I'm looking into that and I'm working on those right now. So those are coming, I promise. And Mom, in case you're watching, so just a heads up, so I adore my family, but of course, after my first Flosstube, everyone had comments. And my mother told me what a wonderful job that I did, but then the side of my hair was an absolute disaster is what she told me. So I did my best, Mom. I know it's still not perfect. It's really early in the morning right now. Shane is actually still downstairs, waking up, getting moving, and I'm up here filming right now. So I did my best, Mom. I did my best. It was a long weekend of coaching. So I kind of just rolled out of bed, got ready really quick, and here we are. But yeah, so hopefully my hair looks a little bit better today. It was looking a little rough after after she told me, she's like, you need to go watch the video right now and look at your hair. So hopefully it looks just a little bit better than the other day, but don't worry, I'm getting a haircut and a color pretty soon. It'll be back to normal again. All right. So that was pretty much it for questions. If I missed anything or you guys have any other questions, remember, you can always email me. You can comment on the post. My email address is down below. You can message me on Etsy or Instagram. I'll have everything linked down in the description for you. So you know, don't hesitate to message me. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. So hopefully I answered most of those. But now let's move on to, let's see, I had a couple of fully finished items this week. And then I had a new whip this week. I actually changed some things up from what I initially thought I was going to do. So I have a full finish, I have a finish, and I have a new whip. So I wanted to go over those with you guys. And then I also have some projects I didn't touch at all this week that I thought I was going to. So it was a mixed bag of tricks here. All right, let's do full finish first. So let me grab that. So I finished, as you guys remember, and I have not painted the back of this yet. Yeah, not painted at all. I just did the front side for myself. So usually when I'm displaying in my own home, sometimes you guys will notice I don't paint the backs of stuff for myself. For you guys, I'll paint the backs of stuff, but for myself, no. I usually just hide them against the wall. So just so you guys know. So if you're ever like, what's wrong with the back? That's because I didn't paint the back of my own that I do for myself. All right. So moving on from that. You guys remember last week, I had completed the Betsy Ross Flag Co. by Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea. So I took, I mounted that on some sticky board. Then I took some of, let me pull it up so you guys can see it a little bit closer first. Then I got some of the Chelsea's checks. I mounted that onto Chelsea's checks, and then I put it on our painted standing firework that I showed you guys last week. So there is that one. I'll pull back just a little bit so you guys can see that as well. I know a couple of you guys had mentioned the other day that some of these were hard to see. So I'm going to try to go slow and show the stitch and the finish and then come back. Now for this one, I did not put a bow on it. I made a bow, but I didn't put a bow on it. So I'm going to show you guys the bow. And the reason I didn't put it on there is I can't figure out if I want one or if I put it on there where I'm going to put it. So I thought like, well, hold on. I thought like maybe right here, kind of on this side, little bow. Then I thought about the middle, but I'm afraid it's going to cover up that. Then I thought, you know, maybe on the side over here. But truthfully, I don't think it needs a bow. I don't know. I go back and forth with this one. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, because I've gone back and forth on this one so many times. And maybe it's just my bow. Maybe I need to like totally change my bow up. So my bow is just some ribbon. I think I got this from Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I can't remember. This ribbon's older. This is at least 1 year or 2 years old. And then I got that little star right there. That was definitely on one of those little frilly things from Hobby Lobby. Kind of one of the little sticks that they have that have all the stuff on there. And I just threw that star on there. So let me know what you guys think. Bow, no bow. Bow, no bow. Let me know. All right. So that was my full finish for this week. Was the Betsy Ross Flag Co. By Stitching with the Housewives. Again, this was stitched on 14 count black Ada. I used all the called for DMC. So that was my full finish for the week. So that was my one fully finished item. And then I was going to show you guys really fast. So I am in the process of putting kind of my Patriotic decor up. You guys have seen our rag flag back here already. It's got Betsy Ross on it. So I've showed that to you guys a couple times. For those of you that might be new, here's our rag flag board right here. And I've got Betsy Ross on there. That's a Little House Needleworks. This is coffee tea dyed 14 count Ada as well. All the called for DMC on this one. So that's one of the pieces I'm going to be using for my Patriotic decor. And again, I didn't paint the back of mine. Just saying. Just saying. So for those of you that are my painters, you don't have to paint the backs if it's going to hang up. So just heads up. Most of you guys have probably also seen this finish as well. This was the USA jar. This is also by Stitching with the Housewives. I had actually stitched this one and I couldn't decide what I was going to put it on. And I made this little tobacco basket. So that was one of my recent finishes. This one again is all the called for DMC 14 count Ada. So I have that one that I'm going to be putting up as well. And then this week we put out a new board. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it's our standing spindle flags. So this is actually the little one. And let me show you guys the big one as well. And then I'll get back to all my stitching for this week. So here was the little board and here was the big board. So you can see there's a pretty big difference in size on these two. So I'll pull that one up closer and kind of go across so you guys can see the painted one. And then here's just the little guy. I haven't painted him yet. I just want to show like size difference and stuff. But what I think I'm going to do is this little guy will actually fit in my tiered tray. So I could put a little tiny stitch on this side, or I could just leave him painted and put him in there. And I might not paint this one. I might even leave him like this and maybe just stain it. I haven't decided yet, but this might be part of my decor that I use in there as well. So I just want to show you guys that guy. just to show you what I'm stitching patriotic wise, what I'm thinking of doing, you know, decorating wise, for everything. And then I had some of our blocks that I took and just put some wood pieces on from cutouts that I had. This one's got stars. So I think I'm going to put those on my tiered tray as well. Just kind of for decoration, just kind of filling in that tiered tray. But I wanted to show you guys those first. So those are a couple of the things that I kind of put together this week just to go with everything patriotic wise. So that was my only full finish for the week. I did have another finish. And you guys remember I had been working on, let me pull it up close so you can see it, All Hallows Eve by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I was had just started that last week. I finished it this week. Let me show it to you guys first before I make comments about my stitching. Let me take the pattern out as well. And let me show it to you guys first. Okay, can you guys see that? Let me hold it up close. I'll let you get a good look at it. Now we can talk. Mistakes were made, okay? Mistakes were made on this one. I have done 2 of the Primrose Cottage stamps, and both of them I have messed up, really messed them up. This one, let's just say I had to Tim gun it a number of times on this one. And I let me explain the Tim gun comment first probably. I don't know if any of you guys are Project Runway watchers, but my mom and I were huge Project Runway fans, and Tim Gunn, anytime anyone's project that they were working on, you know, their design that they were working on was becoming a little bit of a mess, Tim would always come in and he'd be like, just make it work. Just make it work. Just make it work. That's what we had here. Onward and upward, people. Onward and upward. Because by the time I got to the point where I realized I had messed up, I didn't want to rip anymore. I didn't want to frog it. Just make it work. You know, sometimes you just got to make a pattern your own. Sometimes you just got to make a pattern your own. I won't show you guys the pattern for this one. Let me pull my hair off of there too. I won't show you guys the pattern for this one, but anyone that stitched it, you know already I've made some mistakes on this one. So, as I'm going to say, and as I say to my kids at school, and as I tell myself often at school, and as I tell myself often stitching, just make it work. So there we go. I just made it work on this one. Now, with that being said, I do have some more Primrose Cottage stamps that I'm planning to stitch, and I'll show you guys that in just a little bit. Hopefully, I can actually do those right, because it's me. The pattern is beautiful. The pattern is wonderful. It's me. So we're just gonna get that out there. So that one again was my other finish for the week. So All Hallows Eve by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I did on this one, I had a couple of color changes. And I'll hold those up for you guys so you can see them. There's my color changes there. And that was on 14 count Ada. I think that one's the vintage oat or vintage oak. I'll put it down in the description before. I always mess up the name of that one if it's vintage oat or vintage oak. So I'll make sure and put that down in the description, as well as my changes to the colors as well. I won't put in my pattern changes though, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to do the pattern correctly and the design correctly. So I won't put those down in there. But, and Lindsay from Primrose Cottage Stitches, I apologize because that's 2 times now when stitching I have completely changed things. So Lindsay, you're wonderful. Your patterns are amazing, like absolutely amazing. I do apologize. So there we go. There we go. Then I wanted to show you guys really quick. So I don't know if you guys remember, I showed Old Glory last week. I had finished this one. I got this one mounted this week, and I've gone back and forth on how I want to fully finish it. So possibly next week. I just can't decide on this one. I've gone back and forth. So I have some ideas in mind of what I'm going to do. I just want to show you guys that I got this one mounted. And then hopefully next week I'll have a full finish on this one as well. And then when I was going through my stash, looking for some things, like I showed you guys the rag flag a little while ago, I had done Betsy Ross by Little House Needleworks. I had also done Abigail Adams. And when I was doing all the Betsy Ross stuff, I'd put Abigail Adams away, remembered, oh yeah, I've got this one too. So at some point this week, I need to also finish this one and figure out how I'm going to finish this one. So hopefully by next week, I'll actually have 2 or 3 fully finished items. So that's what we're working on. I apologize again if I keep looking away. Murphy, yep, there he is. I don't know if you heard him. Murphy is making lots of noise right now. So I apologize if I keep looking away. He's into everything. All right, moving on. So let's see. I'll show you guys some of my whips for the week. You probably remember, let me get this up so you can see it. I was in the process of doing Primrose Cottage Stitches, the Firework Kisses. I didn't touch this one this week. Not a one. Not one stitch. I don't know what that is. Probably Murphy here. Not one stitch was put into this. So we're exactly in the same spot where we were last week. But just so you know, I had it in my bag with me the whole time. Not a stitch was put in it. So there we go. Just letting you guys know. Hopefully this week we're back to it. And this one, this again is one of those clutches by Starlight Stitching Co. And she is so awesome. She left me a sweet little comment down there. I just love these. And these bags are on sale on Wednesday this week. So make sure you guys hop over there and grab one of these. And is it Monday the 13th or the 14th today? I don't remember. I apologize if I got the date wrong earlier on. I can't remember which date it is. But these go on sale on the 15th at 2 p.m. So it's 1 or 2 p.m. Hi, Murphy. Hi, bud. Hi. Thanks, Murph. Thanks, buddy. Hop on down. There we go. Yeah. More coffee. Oh, man. It's a morning. Okay. So again, and then just so you guys know, I did change, or I'm going to be changing some of the colors on the Firework Kisses. So those are my color changes. I'll also link those down below as well, and I'll have that for you guys. Okay. I feel a little disjointed in this video. I apologize. I think it was just such a long weekend. I'm just trying to catch up right now. I also, Murphy, you're killing me, buddy. You're killing me, bud. Okay, come on. Hi, do you want to say hi to the camera? Murphy, relax, relax. Okay, that's how we're gonna be today. All right, so I also started one other thing this week. I told you guys I didn't have a ton of stitching time this week, so I did get some finishes done. I got some things mounted. Murphy. It doesn't matter. He doesn't listen to me. Murphy Cat does his own thing. Murphy, come on, buddy. Come on, get down. Get down. Thank you. Thank you, sweet boy. Okay, so I also started Wreath Swap 2, the July one up here. I started that this week. I only got a few stitches in on that one. So I just want to show you guys that one. I have all my floss in this thing too. So I got a couple stitches in on that one this week. I have a lot of catching up to do going into this week now. So I just wanted to show you guys this, a whole lot of catching up to do. But so on this one, I can't show you too much on this. Otherwise I'll show you the pattern, but I did have a couple of color changes that I'm doing on this one. So let me flip into that. My printer prints it upside down. So I'm using, instead of 12 grain, I'm using bamboo on this one. I'm using Blushing Beauty. I am using Ribbon Red. I'm using Mermaid's Fin instead of Deep Blue Sea. I'm using Queen Bee on this one, but I might change Queen Bee out. I'm trying to figure out now what exactly I want this one to look like. And I'll show you guys, let me show you my colors really quick, just so you can have an idea of what I'm currently working with. There's one more color in this one, and I can't decide on that one as well, so I pulled it out. Let me just see really quick. Oh, Clay Pot is the other one that's supposed to be in this one. I can't decide on that one. This is what I currently have for my color choices, just so you guys can see. Right there. Let me see if I can pull them all together so you can see. These are my current color choices for this one. So we have the ribbon red. Let me go up there so you can see that ribbon red. We have the queen bee like I talked about. We have the mermaid's fin, and I love this blue color. Like the blue and the ribbon red look so good together, especially with this bamboo on top of this black. I'm so excited. Look at these colors together. I'm so excited for what this is gonna look like. You see those three together? They're beautiful. I just don't know if the queen bee, let me put this all back up there together again. I just don't know with this one if the queen bee is the right choice. When I see it in this light, I think, yes it is. So I think I'm just gonna keep moving on with what I've got. If I decide to make any changes later on, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna be working on this one for a while. Like I told you guys in the last video, those of you that were with me, I'm a slow stitcher. So I try my best, but I'm a little bit of a slow stitcher. So I'm gonna kind of put all those together, see what they look like. If I make changes, I make changes. But right now, that's what we're gonna stick with on those. So again, that one was Wreath Swap 2 by Stitching with the Housewives. It's this one right here. It's the little Uncle Sam's. And I have an idea for what I'm gonna do for this one. I did not stitch out the H, the M, or the E, but I've got something I've got working on for those that I've got in mind. So I'll share that with you guys when we get a little bit closer on the finish for this one. I've got something that I'm thinking that I might do with this. So I just wanted to go ahead on and start that wreath. And then as I'm going forward, I'll show you guys this one. This might not be ready for July 4th. Just saying, for July in general. My goal is to get it ready for July, but that could possibly not happen. So worst comes to worst, it'll be ready for next year. And then I might just go ahead on and get started on the bees and sunflowers. That one's so cute. I might just go ahead on and start on that one. So I've got that one ready. And then I might just move to the little witches up there. I don't know. These guys are cute down here too. We'll see. I think they're really cute. All right. So that is it for my whips this week. We got my finishes, my whips. I did get a little bit of haul in, so I'm going to share that with you guys as well. So this week, I got an order in from Fat Quarter Shop. I needed some fabric. They had my Boo Crew floss in, which I'm so excited about. And then they had the Stitch Quarterly from summer 2021 available. So I grabbed one of those because I love the bag. So I'm going to show you guys what I got really quick. Now, for my whip that I was showing you for Wreath Swap 2, I actually am using some new fabric for that. So I got some of the Cosmo fabric. I've never used this. I heard somebody else talking about this. Murphy, you're all right. Sorry, he's making noises over there. I heard somebody else talking about, I can't remember who was talking about this. If I can remember, I'll link it down below in the comments. But they were talking about how soft this fabric is and how easy it is to hold and stitch in. And I wanted to give it a try. Fat Quarter Shop had it on sale not that long ago. I had thrown it into my cart, forgot to purchase it. And then I went in the other day and just went ahead on and purchased it and a couple other things. So I got a couple of different colors. I got the black. Hi, bud. He's not gonna be able to be in here with me anymore for these. Oh my goodness. Come on, buddy. Hi. Hi, Muffy. You having a morning? Oh, it's okay. There you go. Hop down. Hop down. We're almost done. Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we had, and I don't remember what these colors are. Everything's in like Japanese on the back. So I'm gonna have to go back on and figure out what the colors are. But we have this really pretty like blue color. That's a good name for it, right? Really, really pretty blue. I got a black, and this one is 16 count. This one, the blue right here, was 14 count. This one's like an ivory 16, if you guys can see that one. It's like an ivory 16. This is also an ivory 14. So it's a 14 count right there. And it's that Cosmo as well. We've got a 14 count white that I got. And then a 14 count, it looks like a beige, yeah, like beige. So I got that as well. So I got those. And then I also went ahead on and got the Mad for Plaid project bag. There you go. That's the peony. This bag is huge. I'm gonna put my project bags like inside this bag. And he's still here. I'm sorry. I might have to pause for a second and boot him on out of here. Okay, come on, bud. That's enough. Oh, Muffy. There we go. That's enough today. Okay, so I got that from Fat Quarter Shop as well. Then I got my Boo Crew. I'm gonna go ahead on and do that in Classic Colorworks. So that's that mystery cell with Fat Quarter Shop. So the Boo Crew, I got that one. And that's all the colors that came in that one. Get down, buddy. And then, like I told you guys, I got the summer 2021, the Stitch Quarterly. I just really wanted this bag. It's so cute. And then the pattern just might be, the pattern's really cute too. But the chance of me stitching that pattern right now is probably not gonna happen. So, just might be a giveaway. All right, and then it came with a couple of different items, like some markers. Let's see, it had, oh, Murphy, come on, buddy. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. So it had some markers in there, some finishing dots. It had a needle minder, some fabric, a couple of different things. So I got that as well. And that for this week was pretty much all of my haul. So I didn't get a ton of stuff. I got a couple of things, but that was pretty much all of my haul that I had. All right, so giveaways from last week. That's what we're gonna do really quick. Giveaways. So if you guys remember last week, I had 4 giveaways and I've got all my winners for those. Murphy, this is it, buddy. This is it. Look. Oh, can you say hi? Oh, there's Muffy. There's Muffies. Okay, last time. All right, so we had 4 giveaways. The first one, if you guys remember, was the June 9 patch by Primrose Cottage Stitches. So there was that one right there. And the winner for that one was Maureen Abramson. So Maureen Abramson. Maureen, if you will email me and let me know that you're the winner and send me your address, I will make sure and get this sent to you this week. So again, that was Maureen Abramson. So A-B-R-A-M-S-O-N is the last name. So Maureen Abramson. So just email me. And again, my email is down below and I'll get that to you. You can either message me on Instagram or you can email me as well. So 2 different ways there. Congratulations, Maureen. The next step was the Primrose Cottage, the tote bag. So we had that up next. And the winner for this one was the name RL. So that's all that was in there for the name. It was literally just the initials RL. So if you're RL, I went and looked, I couldn't find a name there. So again, if you're RL, make sure you email me or message me on Instagram, send me your address, and I'll make sure and get your tote bag out to you this week. So RL, it's like R is in Rusty, L is in Llama, RL, make sure you message me. And it possibly was R_L, I'm not sure. It was hard to see the name in YouTube, in the comments, but it was R and then L. Our next one was the Flip It series by Lizzie Kate. And we had the Just Batty and the Trick or Treat that came with the buttons. And the winner for that one was Mums Albrecht. So Mums Albrecht, you are the winner. Congratulations. So the spelling of that is M-U-M-M-Z-Z, new word Albrecht, A-L-B-R-E-C-H-T. So Mums Albrecht, make sure you, again, email me or message me on Instagram that you are the winner. Send me your address and I'll get that out to you this week. So Mums Albrecht. And giveaway number 4, which was our sweet snips that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. And I think someone had asked me if local Needleworks carry these. Not that I've seen, mine doesn't. You know, for sure can look around. I haven't seen them anywhere except for Fat Quarter Shop. But our winner for this one is Deborah Sharp. So congratulations, Deborah. And last name Sharp, S-H-A-R-P. So Deborah Sharp, you are our winner for the sweet snips. Congratulations. So make sure that you either email me or message me on Instagram. And again, all that info is down below. Now, I do have some giveaways for this week. So I've got a couple this week. So as you guys remember, and I promised you I was going to show you this. So our sunflower board, right? I went ahead on and painted it. So I've just, and I'll link my colors down below that I used for this one, just so you guys can see it. I'll bring it up a little bit closer. And this was just a quick paint on this one. I just used some Behr paint on this one. I didn't even use chalk paint on this one. It was just some Behr paint, so you guys can see. So I used black and then one of our yellows that we have. Again, I'll link both colors down below. I will tell you guys that I also think with this one, the yellow in the background with like a stained brown board on the top, I think that could be really pretty too. So I was thinking for this one, what I was thinking in my head, I haven't gotten it yet, but the August, what do they call it now? It's not Barn Sweet Barn. It's a Barn to Barn. I can't remember the name of it. But the new Housewives monthly, the August one, that black and yellow, I think this would be perfect for it. So that's what I was thinking on this one when I painted this one. Because I'm thinking when I make my bigger board, that's what I'm going to put that monthly on, is potentially this one. So our first giveaway for this week is 2 opportunities to win one of the DIY sunflower boards. So this will be our first giveaway. Quick reminder on giveaways. Remember, in order to win, you have got to be 18 years old. Right now, the only place that we can ship to is the US. So I apologize for anyone that is overseas. We are looking into different ways to ship over there, but right now we can only ship to the US. So again, you have to be 18 years or older, live in the United States or like the domestic United States. Make sure that you're a subscriber of our channel, that you like the video and comment. And in the comments, I will give you guys what we're going to answer for this week for that one in just a minute, what I'm going to be looking for. But you'll have to put in the number for this one. So again, this will be giveaway number 1, and I'll give you guys the question in just a little bit. So that's our first one. So 2 opportunities to win the DIY sunflower board. And remember, that DIY sunflower board will come unpainted so that you can make it your own. Okay, number 2 this week. Giveaway number 2. Let me grab it really fast. So giveaway number 2 is United We Stand. This is one of the stamps from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I'm sure you're going to be able to do a much better job than me on the stamps. But, so this is giveaway number 2, United We Stand by Primrose Cottage Stitches. So that is our second giveaway this week. So same things, just make sure in this one that after you answer the question or use the word that I'm about to give you, that you put the number 2 for it. So again, the sunflower board is the number 1. This one is the number 2. Giveaway number 3 this week is, and let me take this out of the package so you guys can see it. So I bought 2 copies of this pattern. I actually bought the PDF and forgot I bought the paper copy. So paper copy is gonna go to a lucky winner. So giveaway number 3 this week is an opportunity to win Wreath Swap number 2 by Priscilla and Chelsea, Stitching with the Housewives. So that is giveaway number 3. So you have to use the number 3 for that one. And giveaway number 4 this week is, here it is. It is the Hello Summer, and I'm gonna take this one out of the package too. There we go. It's the Hello Summer Stitch Quarterly pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. And this one also comes with the DMC floss pack as well. So you get the pattern, all right, and you get the DMC floss pack with this one. So this is giveaway number 4. So this week, what I want you guys to do in the comments is I want you to go ahead on and tell me what is your favorite local needlework shop, okay? So this week, I wanna know what your favorite local needlework shop, what the name of it is, okay? And there's a reason for this, that I wanna know the name for it, because I had a dream the other night that I had opened up a needlework shop and I was trying to come up with a name for it. And I don't know why, but the name that I chose for in my dream, and I don't know why I remember this, but I called it the Habastashery. So it was the Habastashery. And when I woke up, oh my gosh, there he is again. Murphy, hop down. Yep, last video for Murphy. Okay, so yeah, I wanna know what you guys, your local needlework shop name is, because, well, I mean, if I ever happen to open a local needlework shop, it's gonna have to be called the Habastashery now, right? Pretty much. I have no other choice now. But I just thought that was funny. So again, this week for the giveaways, do me a favor. Make sure you mention the name of your local needlework shop, that you are 18 years or older, that you live in the United States, and that you like the like the video, comment on the video, and make sure you're a subscriber for our channel. That's all for me this week. Again, I think this is the last video for Murphy. Probably gonna have to be. He's been a little wild this morning. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me today. It's been a morning. Apologize, it's been a little all over the place. But we'll be back on Sunday of this week. It'll be a short week for us. No coaching this weekend, so I'll hopefully get a little more time stitching. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for visiting with me today and hanging out with me. And I hope you have a wonderful week full of stitching and all the amazing things that go with it. So bye, you guys. Have a great week.